welcome to the channel. Today I'm reacting to a video from the British Army. This is Snow Soldiers, Ajax Archer and 3rd Ranger. Let's get to it. This is Lapland, Sweden, I believe.
The British Army and the Kingdom of Sweden are very close partners, and our army-to-army relationship is both very fruitful and worthwhile to both nations. What we've seen with the deployment of Ajax, 3 Rangers, and the training from the Royal School of Artillery to support Archer, this demonstrates the depth of our relationship, both operators and also in capability areas.
Beautiful. So the Ajax is similar to a Bradley, but it's actually heavier. It's an armored fighting vehicle manufactured by General Dynamics UK. It used to be called a Scout SV or Specialist vehicle. It is currently in a manufacturing and testing phase, and it will not go operational until maybe 2028 or 2029.
I've been driving the Ajax army vehicle for a year now. It feels more modern, like it's like going from an old car just to like a newer car. The engine just feels better underneath you, the steering handles better. It's a bit bigger, but it's still just as capable. Everything that we wanted it to do, it has done.
I've been gunner on the Ajax now since July, so yeah, a little while, but it's been my first opportunity to really get hands-on with it. Before this, it was mainly training on simulators. This climate obviously comes with its own problems. However, the weapon systems have performed a lot better than what I think we all thought they would. There were obviously still slight teething issues because it's quite a new vehicle. However, it's been really positive.
So I'm glad that he did briefly mention that this vehicle does have some problems. The main problem being the excess noise and vibration. That is what this vehicle is being heavily criticized for. And it is actually so bad that it can actually endanger the health of the operator. I think they may still be troubleshooting that issue, but I'm not sure. If you do know, then please drop it in the comments.
It's been good to work alongside the Swedish over here. It's a challenging because of the weather, and also it's a new equipment to learn. I've been learning the Archer now. It's not only for to be the #1. Also, I've learned how to be operator and also to be the driver. Those are the 3 things you learn inside the cabin. That's the course I've been doing it for the last few weeks.
The Archer, Sweden's pride and joy. It was actually manufactured by Bay Systems, and Great Britain has recently acquired, I think, 14 of them. I would talk more about this gun, but I really think it deserves its own video, so I'll go ahead and link that down below and as an end screen as well.
The need for the training package is because the gun is so complex, even for us. Our course is about 14 weeks for the Swedish instructors, at least. You need to understand in depth how the Archer works and also how it functions so you don't get unnecessary faults. The first time the British soldiers have done a live fire was 2 weeks ago, and that went well. They did the entire ammunition replenishment and also the live fire with the help from the Swedish instructors, and now they're doing the live fire all by themselves. It went well.
So all militaries use the crawl, walk, run method of training. The crawl is going step by step with instructors through all the motions of firing the weapon. The walk was doing the live fire with the instructors, and the run is actually doing the live fire by themselves.
So we're here in Sweden working with the Norrland Dragoon regiment, a unit that we have a newfound relationship with, and this is a great example of where we can learn a huge amount from our partners and demonstrate our ability to be interoperable against similar threats. So the Ranger Regiment role in combat operations is to operate in hostile territory, potentially behind enemy lines, finding and disrupting enemy high-value targets.
So the Rangers are relatively new in the British Army. I think they only formed maybe 3 or 4 years ago. And it is equivalent to the U.S. Army Green Berets. And they're training with the Norrland Dragoon Regiment of the Swedish Army, which specialize in Arctic warfare and special operations.
This involves small teams being able to operate for long periods of time, sustain themselves, and then be able to find the enemy and strike them where required.
But the environment is a place where your basic skills and drills really need to be on point, and if they're not, you're going to suffer. And especially in small teams as we work in the Ranger Regiment, you know, not only do your basics have to be on point, you also have to, you know, be above that, because you need to make sure that the people left and right of you are also doing the same and look after people. So buddy skills are pretty essential out here in the cold. Back home in the UK when it gets cold, you've got a good few minutes before you need to start worrying. Otherwise here it's within 5 minutes you start to get white spots on your nose. And for me, my beard's starting to freeze over. Hypothermia sets in really fast here, so you've got to be really aware of how cold you can get and how fast that can happen. So for me, it's been a case of learning the hard way, unfortunately, about how cold it can get.
I certainly hope that the Rangers take everything the Swedes taught them about Arctic training to heart. Because after all, the Swedes are some of the best in the business when it comes to cold weather training and survival. But anyway, please smash that like button. If you do want to watch the video on the Archer, here you go. Thanks for watching.